So, got that.
Do you have my favorite thing?
No, I don't. Okay. And then go look at your nose in the mirror.
Oh, great. I haven't looked at anything. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. You get anything new?
Look what well, I did. The thing you're touching right now. I have this one.
Oh.
What's another one? Danny, Chris's husband.
All your people are bringing things in. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Your phone?
Sure. But it's not going to help me find my favorite thing. Here. Shifting gears.
That's shifting, not the other word.
Yes, that's what I said. Do we have a register over there?
Yes.
Okay.
Man, that looks good.
Yeah, I told the girls at work that I was going to bring some in tomorrow. And they're all excited. They're calling tomorrow for a cheesecake day.
Yay.
It's a national event in our little area.
Ooh, we got people already on. We started a little early, but we're just kind of
Trying to get organized.
getting organized. So you guys hang out and talk amongst yourselves. Let me give you a topic. One that's not okay. What is your favorite star? Quilt block star, that is.
I was going to say, the North Star?
North Star. Quilt block star. What's your favorite? Actually, that's not even the question of the night, but I think that is a great question. So, what is your favorite quilt block star? So, give us just a couple minutes. Yeah, Steph just got here. She is
Frantic?
Well, can we tell them what you're doing now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
so
it's not a secret.
So Steph is now full-time at New Cara. She is managing the New Cara Story City, which our lovely Betty has retired, which I saw her yesterday.
Yes.
First day of retirement, she comes into the quilt shop. So, yeah. All right, so
You know she's on the right track there.
Great. So talk amongst yourselves.
It's sort of a
Got
slow
1 minute.
process. It's a slow process, so don't go.
1 minute. 1 minute.
I feel like I'm on, Jeopardy.
Do it. I bet you that's your favorite thing.
Oh, yes. Okay, that could be my favorite thing. That is most
I found her favorite thing.
See, I knew you could do it. Okay.
You ready? Here.
Isn't that what it is?
Oh. I'll be right back.
You're leaving me alone? I don't even know what. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, that's this. Okay, there's that one. Oh, guys, just. I need like a couple of deep breathing. Today is a very important day in our family. It is my husband's birthday. So,
Happy birthday to you.
he is very happily sitting at home, relaxing. Don't look.
Don't look. Oh, don't look.
Secret stuff down here. Not really.
Secret, secret. Okay.
I thought maybe I should try and get this out and actually look at it.
Okay. Are you ready? We're 1 minute past now.
Oh, shit. I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
Okay, guys. How is everybody tonight? Hopefully you all are doing well. Hi from Jerry and Mr. Danny Elliott. Hello, Mr. It has been a very long time since I have seen you. I hope you are doing well. We are doing well here.
I was just going to
She's
try
getting
and
herself
sign in,
set up here.
but
All right, you guys. It is.
I didn't get a
Where
reminder
did our feet
tonight.
go?
That's right. There.
There.
That's there. Okay, we're here.
It's so
It's alive with Steph and Eileen.
Hi, guys. Okay. So we've
Oh my
got
gosh.
a lot of
Great.
stuff tonight. And I did actually get a script done, so that she can hopefully follow along. And we might just, yeah, it's just kind of chaotic. So, few announcements. We do have the Nevada show that's coming up April 1st and 2nd, and that is in Nevada. That's one of those one-stop shopping sprees. I didn't grab the card, but it's usually 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the day 1, so April 1st, and then 10 to 4 on day 2, which is April 2nd. And I believe it is a Friday and Saturday this year. So put that on your calendars because it's going to be fun. There's going to be, I think, 10 or 12 different vendors there, including us, Iowa Falls, Nolting, and it's just going to be fun. So come hang out with us.
Our fun group of people.
That's right. Come hang out with us, you guys.
And with any luck, the weather will be just as perfect as it was for when we were in Williamsburg.
Okay, I don't know what is going on with the Iowa weather here, but I'm not complaining. It has been absolutely fabulous.
Even today with being a little chilly, it's okay because it's smashed between nice days.
And did you guys wake up with like hail on the ground?
Yeah.
Was that hail?
Okay, I walked out. I couldn't see anything, but I could hear it coming.
Oh, I
thought that was really weird. Even after it landed, though, I couldn't see it.
Well, I saw some stuff at home, and I kind of went, huh, because it wasn't a lot. Then I got here, and there was a lot. And I'm like, okay, did somebody, like, you know, those little styrofoam balls? That's what it looked like, those little styrofoam balls that you put in the bean bags. I'm like, what the heck happened? Like a styrofoam ball factory exploded.
Here in Central Iowa.
In Central Iowa. So, okay, so more announcements. So Facebook Live community, we always want to say thank you guys for joining us. And in order to do that, we want to send you a thank you gift. It has changed because we are in the month of March now. In order to access that, you're going to go out to our website, itsotempting.com. You're going to go to the newsletter section, and you'll see where you plug in your name, your email, and then the secret code that I'm going to be giving you right now.
Right now.
Which is zippers.
With an S. Let's not drag anything out.
Zippers. So plug in that secret code, itsotempting.com. Newsletters, plug in your information. And by the way, we do sell zippers here of all colors. A couple of sizes.
Lots of 7s and 10s.
Beautiful. This is not all we sell. This is just a small selection of what we sell. So if you guys need zippers for your projects, like Steph has used it for little cute bags.
Yeah. Well, I could even...
Yeah, I blocked your way. I blocked your way.
You really did. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, she's not going. I've like literally.
If you come in, I'll show you my bag with my bag.
Yeah, she made a cute little zipper bag, and she's much more like zipper friendly than I am. So, anyways, zippers is your secret password for the month of March. Zippers, your secret password for the month of March. Okay, Steph.
Yes.
What is your favorite thing?
Favorite thing. Okay. As you all know, I spent a lot of time contemplating this. Thank you, Eileen.
I'm going to stop.
Okay.
High right Twix. Okay. Continue.
Oh, well, the Twixes are here. Okay. Excellent. So, as many of you know, we've started carrying the 5D Diamond products, which is the glittery beads and things that you can put on. Some of them are square, some of them are round, some of them are glittery, some of them are sort of matte. We've just recently been able to contact her directly.
Her name is Amy.
And
we both chatted with her. I talked with her extensively the other day, and she's just awesome.
She's amazing.
She's out of Cedar Rapids.
So she's close by.
And we might have her on one of our Facebook Lives here in the future.
Be awesome. I think that would be fun. Maybe the next time we get an order, she'll actually bring it, and we'll just go, ha! Surprise!
Surprise! So,
anyway, one of her products is for people with, I would say, shorter attention spans. So it could be children, it could be adults with just shorter attention spans.
She calls them kids. Kids.
But it is a subject near and dear to my heart. And I absolutely love it because they're softballs.
They are softballs.
I am so excited. And it's just a little guy.
And you guys, we've already sold one. So I've only ordered 2 of everything, and I've already sold one.
Just to see what goes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I have wanted to get softball fabric, and as well as, you know, volleyball, basketball, everything else. But it's just one of those things where it is very hard to find, especially girl sports. I don't know why. guys, they have baseballs, they have footballs, they might even throw some soccer in, where some of the girls might get some of that soccer too. But, you know, the other thing that's hard is wrestling. Not an easy one. So what's my family involved in?
Volleyball.
Softball, volleyball, wrestling. All of it different.
Although we do have some volleyball fabric coming in at Iowa Falls that I think you would really like.
Oh, very awesome.
Yeah.
See? This is good. So anyway, I love having sports things, but most of the sports things we've come across have not exactly been what I liked. I don't know why they assume that if you do have a softball stuff, everybody would want it in pink.
I'd want it in pink.
Yeah, you're not into softball.
I'm not, but I'd like it in pink.
But I think the rest of us would tend to want, because you're into softball, you're a little bit tougher than pink. The only time you really want pink is when you're doing the fight for breast cancer. And then you thoroughly believe in pink and you go for it. But softballs, guys, I'm so excited about softballs. You have no idea. So if somebody else doesn't come get this one right away, I might be making one of these up really quick.
Okay, guys. So that is Steph's favorite thing. My favorite thing is along the same lines. Actually, it is the same, except for it's just a different kind. So again, it is that 5D diamond kits. And I don't know what it is about them, but they are so much fun. And I know we've been talking like crazy about them, but I have this one that we are making for somebody here in Story City. And it is one of the businesses here in Story City that I'm making it for. I'm not going to reveal who it is, but they have done a lot for us. And this is kind of our way of saying thank you to them. So I wanted to start working on this. This one is something that if you guys want to actually come in and give this a try, you most certainly can. I'm going to actually demo it for you guys. So I went out into the garage because I asked Dwayne, I'm like, Dwayne, do we have any like boards out in the garage that I can put this thing on? Because it is kind of big and I want to have it out so people can try it. So it's easy to move out of the way if I have it on the board. And he's like, maybe. So I went out to our garage here, which if you've seen, it's like this old garage. And we've got like crap in there. I mean, yeah.
It's dirty and bond dirty.
So what I did find is, here, go ahead and hold that up. I found this screen, a window screen that we're not using. And so I'm like, that'll work. And it literally is almost perfect.
And you know what else she said you could do with this? You could put a light underneath it so it shines through.
So if you have a light box.
that would work with this.
Absolutely. And she actually sells light boxes to us people who buy from her. And I'm actually looking at getting some of those. They're not like super huge, but they look cool.
Work.
So
I think it would be cool. So
I'm going to hold this up. There we go. So this is what we're working on tonight, guys. And I'm going to try to get the shine off. It has a plastic covering on it because it is sticky. That's how the beads stick to it. But this is not technically a John Deere, but it is a John Deere-esque tractor.
It's definitely got the green and yellow.
Yeah, hauling the hay. So, you guys, let's show you how this works, okay? So, I'm going to bend this down and hopefully not make you all sick. There we go. Can you see that okay? Okay, so this right here is the collection of beads, and I've grouped them together because they are numbered, and I'll show you how they're numbered. So, if you can see on here, there we go. See F104-303371. So it is numbered like that. Along the sides here, they actually give you the numbers. So number 30. So we're looking at number 30. And then it gives you a symbol for that number 30. So then you have to go and you have to find, much like cross stitching. Okay.
W.
Yep. You have to find. So number 30 is a W. So, but first what we have to do, and let's see if I can find it. You also get a little bit of wax. Okay. And you can see I've kind of taken a little bit of wax. You get this little doohickey here, or stylus. One end is like for single beads. The other end gives you an option to pick up multiple beads. And you can see I've already got the wax in there. Now, not every kit comes with this because not every kit needs multiple beads to be picked up. Okay, this one does. Okay, so then I'm going to take my beads and I'm going to take this little tray that she's given us, and everything that you guys need to do this project comes in the kit, okay? And as you can see, maybe, you see those ridges on there? Those are important. Let me show you why. So I'm going to go ahead and open my lovely Ziploc bag that she provides. And I'm going to dump just a little bit out. I'm going to set my little bag off to the side. I'm going to re-ziploc it up so it does not spill. Now, one of the things that she and I discussed is some places will tell you to put the beads into like a little jar or container, or even like the weekly medicine pill things. She says, don't do that. Put it in a Ziploc baggie, because those little lids come open pretty easily, and then you'll have a mess, okay? So now I have these in here. Let's see here. I'm just going to shake. I'm going to shake it back and forth. And those ridges will cause the beads to flip to the side that I need them to be in order to pick them up and put them on the sheet, okay?
Which is really pretty cool. It's almost like a magic.
Very cool.
First time I used that, it was very awesome.
All right, so now I'm going to find a W. And I've got some W's in here. I've got some W's in here. So I'm going to try to find one closest to you guys. And I'm going to peel back this plastic. And remember, this plastic is protecting the sticky, okay? So one of the things she said is if you forget to put the plastic on and it gets, dries out or gets kind of stuff on it where it's not as sticky as much, you can actually heat it up, maybe with a hair dryer. Yes, thank you. A hair dryer to reheat the sticky. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go in. And I'm taking the pointy end because I just have small sections here. I'm going to do this. And I'm actually just going to grab, there we go. And you see how I have that on there? Just like so. Like so, like that. And I'm going to find my little W. And I'm going to apply. And done. And I know you guys cannot see that, but trust me, I just put that guy on there. Okay? I'm going to do another one. Oops.
The thing that's nice about this is all you are thinking is W, pick up bead, W. It is so relaxing because you're actually making your mind think about one thing. So one thing only.
So I have an idea, you guys, and you tell me what you think. What if you got one of these for a loved one? Let's say maybe you wanted to propose marriage to them and you hid a secret message in here.
Oh, that could be fun.
And when they're sitting here concentrating on this, and then all of a sudden see, will you marry me, or happy birthday, or Merry Christmas, I think that would be a really great idea. So we'll talk to Amy about that one. Anyways, guys, this is a fabulous, fabulous project. It's different than quilting. It's simple. It's basically, I'm going to tilt you guys back up. There we go. It is basically kind of like, not a lot of thought is going into it at the time. So it's nice just to kind of sit back, relax, and just, I don't know, zen. That's the best I can think of.
Well, and the thing is, if you're stressed about a lot of things, this is just a very relaxing way, because you can't think about everything else. You just think about the one thing, and your mind just sort of relaxes.
Pam Miller, my cocktail tonight is Apothic Dark Wine. It's a dark red blend wine. I love red blends, and it's actually delicious. So that's my cocktail for tonight. So, and then Pat said, make sure you are not pouring too much out, because if you spill it, then that means you're going to have to pick that much up. But I want to show you guys how easy. You see it has this funnel type. I don't know, can you see that?
It's pointy.
It's pointy. So it allows you to do this. See how easy that is?
Now you can see it.
Boom. When I'm done.
So it was very well thought out. And the smaller projects have a slightly smaller tray. It's like a little tiny pink tray.
And if you run out of beads for whatever reason, or you misplace your wax, like I did on another project that I'm working on at home, you just email her and she'll send it more of whatever you need at no charge. So I just got some more wax in the mail, and she's just awesome.
She's very nice to work with.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have people like that you know that you have a good product, and we can sell it knowing that people stand behind it.
Exactly. And like she says, you can actually go online and find these bead kits from different countries and stuff like that. But hers are much better made. They're made here in the USA. She's better quality. And like Steph said, she makes sure that it backs up everything that she does. Customer service is awesome.
And the chances of you actually not having enough beads are very slim.
Which
that woman gives you a lot of beads.
Which she actually has blank canvases, the sticky canvases, so that way you can create your own using the leftover beads.
So hopefully we'll be getting some of those too. Because I mean that's your chance to be creative.
Yes. So
my guess is that certain Tori's going to need one of those.
Yeah.
She's getting close done on the other one.
So this is my favorite thing, and yesterday I was just like engrossed with paperwork, and my brain was about ready to like explode, and so I had wanted to do this for that certain person here in town, and we're not going to name names, but when we're done we'll announce who it's for. I wanted to do this, and I thought, well, now's as good as time as any, so I actually did get some of it done, so you could see, yeah. And when you're done for the time that you're working on it, you just put the plastic over. And usually what I do is I just come back with the plastic over and press down on the beads that I have put in place. So that way it kind of really makes sure they stick. And then we'll probably frame this up in a nice frame. We'll go to Michael's or someplace, Hobby Lobby or someplace that does frames. And then it'll be beautiful.
Yeah. I think it'll be very popular.
So, all right, now moving on. We have a bunch of new stuff that came in, and we can either start with some of this new stuff, or so I cut some of these down to make fat quarters so we can show them this stuff that they hadn't seen before.
Okay. I think since we're on this topic, we should probably just
continue with the 5D. You guys want to continue with the 5D? We can do that. Okay. So, would I get in trouble for showing the bottle of what I'm drinking? I don't know. I don't want to get in Facebook jail.
We've been there before.
Don't want to do it again. Okay.
So why don't I just hand them to you and you can show them up?
So these are 10-inch by 10-inch kits. They're called partial kits, and that's because the John Deere, or the tractor one, not John Deere, but the tractor one that I'm working on is a complete kit, which just simply means that every single inch of this is a bead. Where the partial kits, some is just the print on the canvas, and some is the beads.
You may have seen the cardinal that I did.
That would be a partial.
That would be considered partial.
Right. So this one is called the Green Tree, and it is just so pretty. It is so pretty. And the canvas part has a little sparkle to it. And I don't know if you can see that sparkle, probably not. So that's the Green Tree. We have it in a multicolor tree, and these are brand new. This is the Blue Tree.
There may be a theme there. It could be a family tree.
It could be a family tree. That's right. Oh, how cute would that be? This one is called Coco Pele, and if you guys are familiar with that, I honestly, I do not know much about anything about Coco Pele. I just know that people like it, and I think it's kind of cool. So this is a 12 by 16, so it's a little bit bigger.
And that would be for Miss Carrie if she's watching.
Yeah. Well, okay, so this could be for Carrie. This is a horse, and it's a really cool barn horse. But I also got it for our Darla.
For our Darla, yes.
Yeah. So, Darla, if you're watching, I got your horse. Now we have bookmarks. And bookmarks are nice because, again, they're kind of that partial kit. They're quick, and they're great little gifts, or for little kids or kids. These are great projects, too.
And it promotes reading.
It promotes reading. So we have this. I called this Flower Power.
This one could be from Miss Shannon.
This one is Owl. Look how cute that is.
It really is a cute owl. Hello, butterflies.
Butterflies.
I don't know if we've had that one before.
We have not. We have not. So this I'm calling like the Center Mandala or Superstar. This one is Yellow Flowers. This one is Side Mandala. And this one is a pink and white flower. So very, very cute. I also discovered that they have pencil boxes. So I'm going to be ordering those. Because, you know, that's a great spot to put your notions, to put your sewing feet in. And it looks awesome. So we have these journals. which are amazing. And I'm actually going to open up. Oh, by the way, the one thing I learned is that the bookmarks are made from leather.
Oh.
That's why it's such a cool. So this is the journal. And it has, I think, like 68 or 97 pages. I can't remember.
Oh,
this
that one's lined.
This one is lined. So
we had someone in the other day who wanted lined. Well, now we have lined.
So we do have some lined ones now.
That's another design that we have. Some of these you can't see through. But there's just, the thing is, she does such a nice job with the packaging. The fact that it can be in such a small thing and yet contain absolutely everything that you need is so nice.
Okay, so just for example, this is the journal. So you get your journal. Okay, you get, look at that, your wax, your tray, and your little stylus guide. You get all your beads. Now this one, she has not put the beads in a Ziploc baggie, excuse me. But you guys can simply just grab some sandwich bags or those snack bags from Ziploc and just plug those in. And then her instructions. And in there, she tells you if you run out or need any help, just email her and she'll take care of you.
And we have these last two. One is green, makes me think of Sierra, who I used to work with at the pharmacy. And the other is a mandala, and just a fun design. I mean, it's just, the thing is you don't realize how relaxing they are to do until you actually try it. It's just a very fun activity.
I don't know if there's a sunflower one, but I will look for it, Pat.
We've had sun.
Well, I don't know if this one could be.
How about the one that we have up front? The sunflower.
Let me go look.
Well, I'm assuming it's still there.
You keep talking.
I haven't been here for so long, guys. I feel like I'm like walking in on. You know how like when you move away and you come back and you're in your hometown? I feel like that's how I'm feeling right now because even though I know everything that's going on here, I don't know everything that's going on here. So, but we do have two more we have a couple others that we've had here before, but one of them, it's like a Starry Night sunflowers. That's what I was thinking of when it came to what she's bringing over here right now.
Okay, so I figured I'll just bring what we have over there. So this one is 2 cardinals, a mama and a papa cardinal.
And that one is, let's see, what size is that one? That one's a 12 by 12.
We've got a sewing machine one. I'm working on the purple one at home. That's a teal.
Some of you may have worked on the purple one when we were in Washington. Williamsburg. I got the W. I'm still not here.
Here is this cute little leprechaun.
Oh,
that's
he's
the
adorable.
last of his kind. That would be such a good catch. This one is not really sunflowery, but it could be.
You could sort of pretend it's sunflower.
My
cardinal.
That's the one that Steph. I should have grabbed the sample, but I didn't.
That's okay.
But this is the one that Steph is actually thinking of.
Yeah,
so this is like Starry Night sunflower. So yes, we do have a sunflower one. And this is Van Gogh, which is my favorite artist of all time. So it is a beautiful, 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 beautiful one.
Yeah, if you want that one, I know all these are online, right?
All these are online. And this guy is a 20 by 16. So
he's a good size.
Yeah. It's a good size. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Yeah, you don't want a Coke.
No, I don't. Jinx, you owe me a beer. There we go.
That's not going to happen either.
Nope. All right, you guys. So, more new stuff that has come in. So, we kind of told you a little bit about, like, what we had over here for Iowa Falls. And we made the decision that, you know what, we're going to go ahead and give half to Iowa Falls and half here. Because we had some requests to keep some of them. And we figured, well, we might as well do them all if we're going to do some. Because we don't want to be biased or favoritist or whatever.
And those brownies ended up, I was selling them right before we even got them anywhere.
So let me show you some of the stuff, some of my favorite stuff. So chocolates. I know Valentine's Day is over, but
that doesn't mean we can't have chocolate.
Everybody loves chocolate. I mean, who doesn't like chocolate? And if you don't like chocolate, that's okay. But
you know somebody who does. Chances are good.
These two. Right here. I'm going to do these two. Screen. Okay. All right.
Whatever.
And we have some chocolate chips.
Chocolate chip cookies.
And I actually have a story behind why we ordered these particular fabrics. A fourth fabric did not come in that was supposed to have come in along with these ones. So we have brownies.
And when you think about these, you'd probably think about something you might use in the kitchen. Right?
Okay. So here's a story behind these fabrics. the same. So this is from Timeless Treasures, and it's Mike. Mike Susi is our rep for that, and he's a really awesome guy. We also ordered some marijuana fabric.
Just the fabric, not the actual.
Timeless Treasures does not sell marijuana. They just sell fabric with marijuana on it. We also have
pictures.
Yes,
just pictures.
We also have. I think we have, or we're going to be getting a pattern for pot holders.
So what would be better than pot
holders with marijuana on one side and things that make you want to eat after. I've never experienced that, so I would not know, but I've heard.
I'm a pharmacist, for heaven's sake.
Right. So we thought, how funny would it be to make pot holders with a fabric with marijuana on one side and goodies on the other side? So that's the story behind those.
But now we just have the goodies.
So, anyways.
And you can still make them.
You can still make them.
The biggest problem is I was cutting this the other day and I really wanted brownies.
Yeah, these are very realistic. So be careful when you buy them because you are probably going to want to have the cookies or the brownies.
Yeah.
These ones aren't as realistic, the little chocolate treats. But, okay.
So, read it up.
Oh, don't yawn.
Sorry.
Okay. So, now we have puppies. So we have
puppy-themed fabric.
Cute little puppy paw prints with little bones and little red hearts.
Quite adorable.
It's very sweet. Very, very sweet. This one I absolutely adore. It is a puppy paw print, and it has like a floral inside of it. And it's really cute.
Am I too close? I can't tell.
I can't tell.
There you go. I think you're okay.
Yeah. So it's super duper cute,
you guys. It really is adorable.
Little puppy paw prints.
And you just picture the fact that the puppy probably was out in the flower bed, went out and planted the seeds for you while they were walking through.
And here are the puppies that did just that. Isn't that sweet, you guys? They're just kind of frolicking. A lot of times when you see something like all over the fabric like that, they usually call it tossed, and then whatever it is, like we've had tossed gnomes, tossed cats, tossed dogs. These will be tossed dogs.
Tossed puppies.
Tossed puppies. So those are our puppies. I tossed my cookies. Okay, these technically can be tossed too, but they're all circles, so you don't know if they're really like...
Unless you're going by the chocolate chip.
Okay.
But, I'm just trying to picture the quilt that you can make out of all of these tossed items. I tossed my cookies.
I tossed my cookies. Okay. So now, if you guys have seen before, we have these mosaic fabrics in that are like a tone-on-tone color, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. Well, we got more of those, and we're going to be getting more in as we go. But this is what we got. We're actually missing one because it's on back order, and it's a crimson. So that's mosaic tangerine.
It's very nice.
And it's going to pair with this yellow. So that's Spectrum Marigold.
So they all have friends. So they all pair. They have one that goes...
And that's going to pair again with this guy. This called this Honeycomb.
So that's a double pair?
It's a double pair. So that's Mosaic Honeycomb. And it's these are all from Wyndham Fabrics. Wyndham Fabrics. This one is Mosaic Crimson. This is the Spectrum Crimson is the one that's on back order. And I believe it's a really nice dark red. This yellow one I think could be a really fantastic you and I combination. Hawkeye and Cyclone.
Yep.
I really think it could.
It's a very bright, but there are a lot of people who like to go with those brighter colors rather than, because someone actually mentioned that the official for the official University of Iowa, yellow is closer to orange. So it's more of a really deep gold. But that doesn't mean you can't do it.
You can do whatever you want.
No one is going to come inspect your quilt, I'm telling you, unless you turn it into the state. And then that's
it's the state fair, yeah. Okay, so then we have a Spectrum, and this one's called Clover. Sorry.
You might wonder why, but it's
green and perfect for what's coming up next week, which is...
Next week? I think we got a week and I think we got 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Sorry, 2 weeks.
2 weeks from today,
which
actually.
Is yes, I know. So we're going to do something St. Patty's Day related, and we're going to make sure we're wearing green on that day.
Okay.
So make sure you all wear green on that day. Okay.
I've got a green.
So this one is called Spring, Mosaic Spring. And you might wonder how I'm remembering all these colors. It just might be because, no, these are the actual colors. It might be just because I just added them into our computer system like a couple hours before. So
okay.
Not that I actually have a fantastic memory, because I don't. So now we're on to Banyan Batik and Batik Textiles. And I can't tell you which one is which. But this is kind of like a houndstooth gone wild.
Yeah.
It's sort of gone wild.
Makes me think like an Indian type.
Oh, yeah. So it's got some turquoises in it, oranges, yellows. It's just a really kind of a cool spring green. I mean, look at it next to this guy with the greens. It kind of works. It's kind of fun.
I don't know what you might do.
This next one is a black with a green polka dot.
Which is interesting because we have the black with the pink polka dot.
Different completely lines, though.
Yep.
So,
you never know what
colored polka dots on black must have been somebody's grand idea in the batik world. This is another batik. It's kind of a chartreuse with a purpley, bluey, arrowy, slashy, chevron-y print. I have no idea what you call that print. E. This one I'm calling Orange Soda Pop.
Aha.
And we actually have a couple other Orange Soda Pop-like ones out there, and we actually go through that color a lot.
Well, I mean, it would be very good for Wartburg.
Very nice, yes.
Probably good for Ames, too.
Yes. This one right here is my favorite. It is called Caribbean. Now, do you say Caribbean or Caribbean?
Yes. Depends on the situation.
And it matches perfectly with your glasses, by the way. Oh. And I would like to hold it up with this one. Look how cool that looks together, you guys. So this one right here is very almost 3D-like.
Mm-hmm. It definitely comes across. It's very cool.
It's a really, really cool print.
You don't understand this one until you actually see it. And I don't think we can show it to you and make it be as good.
It's kind of like one of those, remember those paintings or those pictures where you had to stare at them and like totally like your eyes had to like gloss over and then you'd see the ship? Yeah. It's kind of like,
makes me like,
it kind of reminds me of that.
When you look at the ceiling, the popcorn ceiling, until you make it seem like it's going in rather than out because of the angles.
Yeah.
So that's what I do.
These ones are from Banyan Batiks. So this teal one and then the rest of them that we're going to show you. And it's called Ride On 3. So technically it's a bicycle line, which is where you'll see this cool bicycle wheel with spokes. But it could be anything you want, you guys. It doesn't have to be bicycle.
This one's sort of cool.
This one is actually called Flurry.
Oh,
and it's a flurry of color on that one. So kind of a gray background with confetti-like rainbow. It's very pretty. And then this is its counterpart, Flurry, and this is just, I think, Flurry Smoke. And it almost reminds me of so if you turn it this way, it almost reminds me of, oh gosh, what is that flower that's hangs from,
I think I know
wisteria. It reminds me of wisteria.
My first thought was Matrix.
Oh, that too. This one is from Ride On 3. So it's a beautiful kind of a brown rust red with that teal.
And it actually goes pretty well with that other teal then too.
Looks fabulous together. Look how beautiful that is, you guys. So that is so gorgeous.
Be creative. You could do all kinds of things with that.
So those are our new fabrics. I did want to mention to you guys that we do have, our Dragons, the Ancients quilt kit already done. We actually have one complete. One's already been sold. We have 4 more in the waiting. We had to order an extra bolt of the border fabric because we didn't get sent enough of it. So, but we will have 4, but we do have 1 complete.
But if you want to get started, we could probably still.
Yeah.
If you really want
absolutely.
to, we could probably get you going. Get you going and know that we're going to owe you that.
The kit is 76 inch by 92 inch. Our Pat is working on her sample. She says she's very close to being done, so I'm anxious to see how that looks. So
I have to figure out where we're going to put that guy.
She did say that you need to pay attention to the directions. So
read.
You know what? I forgot to mention.
Oh, Sound of Music.
So our theater in town, Judge Story's theatrical troupe, is having auditions for The Sound of Music, you guys.
The hills are alive.
So if you scan that QR code, it'll take you out to all you need to know for the auditions. They're going to be having like 25 or 30 people in the ensemble. So if you guys would like to try your hand at acting and singing, and if you love The Sound of Music, please go to judgestorytroop.com and see if you can get yourself set up for an audition.
And they do a really good job of getting as many people involved as possible. It has been around, gosh, what is it, like 30 years? I think they've been doing shows for 30, it's in that range.
And if you,
I know they've been doing it for a long time.
And if you don't like to act, or you don't think you can, or you don't think you can sing, or don't want to, maybe you can help out with set design, with costumes, with something else. So
you can even help out ushering on the days that it's opening.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
And that's actually quite fun also, because you get to see everybody.
So sorry we kind of sidetracked, but I just want to make sure I get that little plug in for the upcoming play that's happening. And it's going to be, the play is happening Scandinavian Days in June.
Yeah. It's always that first, and sometimes they've been doing extras. I don't know if they'll do more. It's sort of been a while because of COVID. But usually they'll do like shows on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And sometimes
a lot of shows.
It really is a lot of shows. Well, some of them are like first dress rehearsals.
Okay.
But if you can't make it on the weekend, they'll fit you in. They'll let you do that. And then other times they'll do it a week later, or maybe for the next 2 weekends or something like that. But that's not always a possibility, and I have no idea how this year's going to work. But it will be nice to have a show again, since we had to not have it.
Your Aunt Judy's watching.
Oh, hi, Aunt Judy.
Hi, Aunt Judy.
We have a proposal for you later.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. So
anyway.
All right, you guys. So I don't know if you've been in the shop, but we have these cute little 2.5-inch mini charms. Some people call them candies. We call them 2.5-inch by 2.5-inch little packs.
We're not creative.
There's 40 or 42. 40? 42.
42. I'm pretty sure they're 42.
2.5-inch coordinating fabrics in here. And we've got multiples of them. So this one is really bright, really yummy colors. This one is hearts and X's and O's and all things kind of really hearty and cutie. This one is florally and just adorable. And yeah, here. Y'all get the idea. Okay. So we have these, and I was thinking, like, you know what? Nobody's picking them up. Nobody's buying them. Well, maybe because nobody knows what to do with them. So I went online and I found a free pattern, and it comes from Moda, and it's called Moda with Love, I think is the name of the pattern. And that is essentially what the pattern is. And so we have put it out on our website and under our free pattern section, and we have a QR code that you can actually just use your phone, scan it with your camera, and it'll take you to the pattern itself. And I've included that with each one of these little cutesy little things. So you just go and you just scan this little guide. It pulls up the free pattern. And the pattern is not just for these guys. You can use it for a 10 by 10 layer cake. You can use it for 5 by 5 charm. Charm. So it is just a really simple, cute pattern. And I think Denise Fields, she actually did this pattern, and she said it was pretty easy. So you guys, we have these in the shop. These guys are only like $4. So they're not very much. So you can
start it really quick. And that would actually go towards mini quilts at some point.
It would go towards mini quilts, which we'll talk about at a later date.
At another date, yes.
Later date, which would be.
But, yes.
These are our cabbages, and we'll talk about that at another time.
But, on a not so much later date, we do have Emma coming up. And Emma will be here in May.
We're hoping.
It's supposed to be here in April so we can start cutting things. But we are selling spots. We're starting to get those spots going. So if you want one, I would suggest definitely trying to get in and get one of those spots going, because they're starting to go fast.
And we have gotten the patterns in, and I've already started to put people's names on them. So if you have signed up, and I'm going to call you out, Miss Laura Carlson, if you're watching us, She has signed up this week. I've got your name on it. So this
She's already got her pattern.
is yours. So you guys, if you want to have your name on a pattern just like Laura does, go ahead to itsotempting.com. Go to shop online. You'll go to Block of the Month, and you will see our Emma.
Look for Emma. Emma 2022.
Emma 2022.
Starting hopefully in May, barring any major shipping crises. Crises.
Okay.
Sue.
Sweet. All right. So you guys signed. Oh, Shelly. Yes, you did. Yes, she did. Shelly signed up. Your name, Shelly, is on one of those patterns over there. So we are super excited.
Get now while you can.
Again, remember, Miss Pat Minnick is going to be leading the one here in Story City. I'll be leading the one in Iowa Falls. Just when you do sign up, indicate which store you would like to visit, and we will get you all set up.
And they're both the same thing, so don't. And they're both going to be very good teachers. So don't feel like you're insulting one or the other by not. Just go to what's more convenient for you. One is the third Saturday.
I've started organizing.
And you know it's good if she started organizing. So let's see. Now here we're doing ours here on the third
Saturday of the month.
And then,
Iowa Falls is the fourth Saturday of the month. Yeah. So we're super duper excited about that. All right, you guys. So, remember last week we showed you, and this week, the Dragons kit. So that's in the Beginning Fabrics. And Jason Yenter is the guy who designs that fabric. And remember I said that he's kind of like designs like really cool stuff like the dragons and really beautiful stuff like florals and whatnot. This is another Jason Yenter fabric.
It's not a whatnot, it's a Celtic knot.
It's a Celtic knot, yes. And this is a shop kit sample that just came in. So we're going to be getting the fabrics within a month or two. I hope 2, because it's going to take me a bit to do this. And it is a gorgeous pattern, so we're going to be kitting this out. But I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek of it. So look at all this beautiful fabric.
Oh, I like that. That one is special.
Look at that.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Again, Jason Yenter designs this stuff and this stuff.
Talk about
man of many talents, that guy. So this is the pattern called Celtic Knots. And I cannot wait to get my hands on this one.
Is that knot with a K for you? You cannot wait?
I cannot wait. I love Celtic Knots, and I just think this is an absolutely gorgeous pattern. And it is, I mean, let's just take out these fabrics.
Especially that. Oh, I like that one too. Forget that she may not get it very far. Can I have your scraps?
Nice. So, you know what we do with our scraps when we're done with our shop samples? We put them in cabbages. Just a little FYI.
Because you never know what you might find.
Isn't that just
I love that one.
Just yummy. Okay. Oh, this is a fantastic neutral.
Oh, that's very cool.
Okay, let's show them. Look at that.
Guys, whether you like the pattern or not, this fabric is awesome.
Oh my gosh. See, I haven't looked at all this fabric yet.
Oh, I love it.
So we're up to two prints. Look at that. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? They always say that there's stuff tucked in. Oh my god.
Oh, yep, there you go. I'm like, gosh, there's only 4 prints here?
That's what I said. Oh my
maybe this is only the, well, I think
that's the back.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, guys, you may not get a chance to buy any of this stuff because I want it all.
I'm so sorry. Okay, there's that one.
This is why we normally open things ahead of time.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This one.
Oh.
Look at the yellow in that.
Just I love the orange. The orange
and the yellow. Yeah. It just pops.
This one. Look at this guy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm sure these are not coming across there as cool as they are here.
Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh. Guys, the colors on these are absolutely amazing. This is just way cool. This one is just, I think this one's actually almost one of my favorites, even though oh my
gosh. Okay, I don't think I think that's.
Okay, that one,
that was it.
That one's way cool too.
This is, yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh. The man has talent. Let's just face it. I mean, this.
All right.
And the thing that's cool about this one is it gets to be the border. So this is what's going around. So you get to see huge chunks of that. And that's what that is.
And let me tell you that they like to do mitered borders. Pat is doing a mitered border on the Dragons one. I did a mitered border on the Haven one.
I did a mitered border on the other one up there.
Was that his? Jason Enter?
Yeah. Well, it was no, it was the duets.
The duets. Okay, that was. No, by the way, we do have more of the things coming up for that.
Good.
So, anyways, miter borders are their thing. You don't have to do a miter border if you don't want to.
But they're actually kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like doing miter borders.
So, gonna move on. 2 new patterns. Wait, where am I at? Okay. This is from Marty Michelle. 1 Strippity Doodas. Take 2.5 inch jelly rolls. This one is a Hunter. Wait,
Hunter Star.
Where am I at? Hunter Star. Oh, here I am. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know which one was which in hand. Yeah. Hunter Star. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay. Now, Country
my
Register.
favorite star, just in case you wanted to know. Yeah. Hunter Star. That's my favorite.
Now the Country Register.
Okay.
We have the latest in, and we have part 2 to our mystery quilt. Okay.
Remember, this guy had mystery part 1.
Page 16.
Okay.
Part 2 is on page 19 in the latest March-April Country Register.
And I don't have square 4 done, but I have square 3 done.
And if you notice, look what's on the same page.
I know. Trust me, I did.
Okay.
So, yeah. The thing that's nice about square 3, it's a 6.5 inch cut of one fabric. So you're easy to get that one done.
Yes.
You need 33 of these guys.
So a couple things to recognize or mention in the Country Register this time. There's a new quilt shop, I believe, called the Quilted Steeple that is opened. Also, Tulip Time Quilt Show is coming up, so there's information on that.
And Tulip Time, of course, is in Pella. So, time to get your second part of blocks, so you get blocks 3 and 4. And it looks like there's at least going to be something for the assembly in the next one.
And yes, and so we do actually have some of the part 1 or last.
We still have part 1 available. So if you want to get started, it's not too late.
All right, guys. So Mystery Quilt part 2, and then we have, which I'm actually like. That's why I'm hurrying us along, because I really just want to try it. Plus, we're kind of going over in time, and I don't want to keep you guys too long. But let's see here. We have the Oreo cheesecake bars. Oreo cheesecake bars. And I sent pictures of all the recipes to Steph, and I'm like, oh, and look at this one.
Well, first everything was coming through, and it was chocolate peanut butter. And I'm like, oh, okay. And there's one that you can make in a crock pot, which I think is going to be pretty interesting. It's a crock pot cake. So I'm looking forward to that one. But Eileen said, I hadn't even received the picture yet. And she said, but I'm really leaning towards the Oreo cheesecake. I'm like, hint, 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 hint. I'm like, okay.
So my nephew Colton, and if you ever watch this, you know that I've speaking of you on here. My nephew Colton makes this Oreo fluff stuff that's kind of like a mousse with Oreos. I don't know what the heck it is.
I've had that before. It's so good.
It is so good.
Actually, I had it last year when they had the thing uptown, the dinner.
Oh, okay.
They had it. One of the places had it. So
this is the beauty that Steph made, and she included some yummy whipping cream.
And it says whipping cream on there, so I got both whipping cream and Cool Whip. I think if you want to go the effort of actually making the whipping cream, it would be fine. This is Cool Whip.
Okay, people. For those of you that aren't like, people who really bake or, care about things, is whipping cream and Cool Whip just not the same thing to you? Like, if somebody says, go get whipping cream, I'll go get some Cool Whip. No? Okay.
Whipping cream to me means that you have to actually go to the effort of doing the whipping. But if they say Cool Whip, it's already there, preservatives and all. Or you could get the squeezy kind.
I'll just get the...
Yeah. And that has a sound. So,
okay, so let's give us a try.
And this is, just so you guys know...
These big spoons, too.
Just in case you wanted to know, They are so specific on this recipe. They said the crust is made out of 28 Oreos crushed. And the top, or what you mix in, is made of 20 Oreos. FYI, you cannot garnish on the top with Oreos unless you buy 2 packages, because a package has 48 Oreos in it.
Does it tell you how many packages to buy?
No, it just says you need 28 and 20. And I did the calculations, and I'm like, oh, 16 cookies times 3, you got 48. Perfect. Then it says garnish with Oreo cookie. I'm like, no garnishing here. I only bought one.
So we're going to try this Oreo
cheesecake.
Oreo cheesecake bar. Mm-hmm.
I would say do it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it really does not take that long. It was 10 minutes where you cook the crust. And then while that was cooling, I was mixing the other. And actually, while that was cooling, I was cooking pizza. And then I switched it back to this one because we had pizza while I was making this. So, yeah, it actually is very good.
Okay, that's a winner, guys. Give it a try. Pick up your country register.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a try. Amazing. Well done, country register, on this one.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, that is all that we have for you tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. The best quilt shop owners here in Story City and Iowa Falls.
We will see you next week. Same so time, same so place.
Why did you take that away?
Well, I wanted to read.
She removed my dessert.
There.
Oh, now I have to dig out the thing. All right. Bye, guys.